Happy New Year's, everyone, or at least I hope it's Happy New Year's by the time you're seeing this video. I'm recording this on the last day of 2023. It's about 7-8 hours to go before it rolls into 2024, but by the time you're watching this, hey, new profile picture, you decided on it, it's a brand new year, brand new me, hopefully. This is kind of just, I guess, an update video of sorts, just kind of me spewing out my thoughts before the year rolls over, because, you know, at the end of every year, I do get a little bit sentimental. I think about all of the good and bad things that have happened in the year that has just passed, and kind of focusing in and starting anew all of my thought processes and mentalities into just surviving another 365 days. So I guess I just wanted to kind of make a video talking about, I guess, not necessarily like my New Year's resolutions or anything, or but just some of the things that I guess I want to change about myself and everything about my life moving forward that I'm at least comfortable sharing with you guys. Because obviously there is an age-old curse where if you say, I'm going to do X, I'm going to do Y, I'm going to do Z, it doesn't end up happening for whatever reason. But by making a video like this, I have put the responsibility onto you guys to make sure to remind me every single goddamn week of my life for the next 365 days to be like, hey Joey, did you do that thing that you said in the video? You better have, otherwise we're unsubscribing. So there's mostly 3 things, I guess, that I want to try and achieve, I guess, or be able to do a lot more of going into next year. Starting off with one that is a little more for me, more than for you guys, but I might make videos of it throughout the year as we go on. But if there's one thing that I haven't done in a little while, pretty much ever since moving to Japan, that I used to do all the goddamn time, is reading a book. And no, I'm not just talking about manga, although it is a form of a book, that is true. No, I'm talking like books with just words. No pictures other than the front and back cover. I used to do it so much, and I still do every now and then, but I guess I've kind of run into the problem of just not being able to like just sit down with a piece of media for a long time. I don't know, maybe it's because I've just been like watching too many YouTube shorts and too much short form content. I'm sure this is something that everybody can relate to as well, but I really do just kind of like sitting down and or miss sitting down and just like reading something. So I'm going to make it one of the things that I want to change for 2024. And because I know that just by saying I want to read more books, it's not actually going to like pressure me into doing such a task, I'm going to put it upon myself to be able to read one book a month, one English book a month, and one Japanese book a month. So specifically 2 books a month. And I wanted to do this for a number of reasons. One, I kind of wanted to get back into just like reading books, because again, I used to do it so much. 2, I decided I wanted to do it both English book and a Japanese book. English more so just because there's a lot of stuff that I want to read, and Japanese because you know, that's a very, very solid method that I found growing up that really helps me with my Japanese, because, you know, other than for like interviews on the main channel or like just getting by day in day here in Japan, there isn't really much of an opportunity to speak a lot of Japanese in my life nowadays, because the majority of the videos I make are in English. A lot of like the you know, company stuff, like, you know, the Geeks Plus stuff and agency stuff and work stuff is in English. And so I wanted to just touch upon my Japanese again, because God forbid if I don't use it enough, I will forget it, and if I forget it, I'm just gonna be another weird YouTuber that can only speak English. So I want to make sure that, you know, I hold on to this, I guess, strength that I have here on the platform to the highest level. So yeah, that's a big thing for me. I want to read 2 books, one English and one Japanese book per month. And if you guys are interested, then maybe at the end of the month I can do like a quick review on the 2 books that I ended up reading. I don't know, let me know in the comments, I guess. Number 2, this one is going to be more so for this channel specifically, and you guys as well, is that I want to definitely make more videos on the second channel. I've been enjoying being quite active on the second channel a lot, if you guys have noticed at all. I'm sure you guys have noticed if you've been around for a while. But yeah, I've just been really having a lot of fun just like kind of making all sorts of different topic videos. And, you know, the occasional anime content is also good as well. Don't get me wrong, you guys have been enjoying the anime content I make here, because God knows I don't really do it on the main channel anymore. But just talking about, you know, Japanese news stuff, my music stuff, and, you know, just any other types of like fun challenges and topics I can do with my friends, as well as a bunch of other like kind of side projects I want to start incorporating more into the second channel if you guys enjoy it. That's something that I definitely want to do a lot more of. So definitely expect a lot of videos coming out in 2024 from this channel, all sorts of different videos. There isn't just going to be like one type of video. It is just a dumping ground for all the different shit that I can just make very easily that aren't up to the standard of my main channel. And don't worry, there will be main channel videos coming out as well, so don't worry about that. And this is where you guys come into the whole picture, I guess, and it's that I want to kind of ask you guys for topic suggestions if you do have any. Right now, actually on my Patreon, there is a tier where you guys can actually send me video topics and any kind of topics that you want me to cover here on this second channel, whether it be like a news piece or any kind of like question that you have. And if it's interesting enough and if it's something that I can actually talk about in a video like this, then I would love to do it. And I've done it a couple of times in the past. And yeah, so if there are any other topics you'd like me to cover, then hey, it's on my Patreon. If you're already a Patreon member, thank you. And you're most likely already have the eligibility of being able to send me topics like that. And if you're not a patron, then hey, consider signing up. It helps me out a lot. It helps me to, like, you know, pay for my employees and live and, you know, pay my bills and important adult stuff. But if you don't, that's totally fine. I guess you can maybe like use a hashtag on Twitter or something. I don't know what hashtag that will be. You guys can figure it out, I guess. I'm really bad at coming up with names, as you can tell from my entire career. But the third, I guess, goal that I want to try and achieve next year, and this one, again, is kind of personal for me, and it's a big one. It's a big one, and this is one that I really don't know if I'll be able to achieve within the year, but I will do my best, and that is to learn a new language. I'm already bilingual. I can speak Japanese and English fluently, but wouldn't it be cool if I could be, like, trilingual? And, you know, considering that, again, I do so many other like different activities and jobs outside of just making videos for you guys, I think it would just be really convenient and fun and a cool process, I guess. Just keep that brain constantly moving. And yeah, I just want to, I guess, go back to my roots and learn a new language, learn a third language. What language that will be, I don't know at the moment. For me, it's a toss-up right now between Chinese and Korean, mostly because knowing Japanese already, those are the two languages that are probably going to be the easiest transition for me. In the case with like Chinese, for instance, I've got the writing part down to a T because it's just kanji, just with different pronunciations and words and vocabulary, so it won't be as hard as like jumping straight into it from the kiddie pool. And Korean, because again, the inflection, a lot of the inflections and sentence structures from my understanding of Hangul is quite similar to Japanese, and it also has the smallest alphabet in the world, only 20 characters or so, so it'll be a little bit easy. I mean, I can read a little bit of Hangul after that trip to South Korea earlier this year, so I think it'd be kind of interesting to learn that. So I'm tossing up between those two, I guess. I don't know. People who in the comments or watching this who can speak either Chinese or Korean or both, what do you recommend? What are some tips and pointers that you have? I'd love to know, because I am interested. But yeah, I guess the big main focus, other than those three news resolutions and other ones that I have that I don't want to tell you guys, is the main theme around all of these New Year's resolutions for me is just self-improvement mentally, self-improvement skill-wise, self-improvement of just the things that I'm already able to do, and to see if I can do them even better. Because 2024, I'm going to turn 30, which is terrifying to think about. Oh, makes me gaseous just thinking about it. And if there's one thing that I don't want to end up being like, is an very old, crippled man who barely has a functioning brain. And, you know, that's something I've always been really conscious of, and, you know, that's why I'm like constantly out there trying to learn how to do new things and open to all sorts of new things. And I think that's a really healthy mentality to live in my opinion. I mean, it's certainly aided me in my 29 years of life, you know, having that never-ending curiosity to want to learn something or want to do something or want to just, you know, express and get better and, you know, self-improve and make yourself feel better. I think that's really, really important, especially in this day and age. So 2024, Joey Bissinger is going to hit different. I hope it's going to hit different. And by the end of 2024, I will be someone who is slightly even 1% better than the current 2023 Joey. But yeah, bottom line, I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas and New Year's. And, you know, just look forward to 2024. 2024 is going to be a great year. So yeah, subscribe. Lots of videos coming out on both this channel and the main channel next year, as well as, of course, Trash Taste. You know, we're going full fucking throttle with this stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, I guess. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack my face right here, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep making big channel number go bigger. Over here next to my head is a couple more videos you can check out if you enjoyed this one. Links to my social media as well as my Patreon again to support me. Links in the description as well as Nonsense. It's gonna be lit next year. We got so much cool stuff lined up for Nonsense. I hope you guys enjoy it. Links all in the description below, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.